Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we unpack the fascinating forces shaping today's global economy. Today, our lens is on Southeast Asia, and specifically Thailand. It's a region experiencing a really unique digital acceleration. What happens when a mobile-first market, one that's maybe historically relied on more traditional methods, suddenly embraces cutting-edge automation? That's our central question today. How are businesses actually engaging customers and streamlining sales in this whirlwind of change? Okay, let's unpack this.
Absolutely. And to help us really get to the core of it, we're digging into a fantastic source, the Future of Marketing and Sales Automation in Thailand report. It's quite comprehensive, commissioned by industry experts, and it references key benchmarks like the final MarTech report 2025 that's marketing technology and specific tools like HubSpot and line integration solutions. So our mission here really is to cut through the noise and understand what truly matters for businesses there, connecting the dots on how automation is genuinely reshaping industries across Thailand.
It really is an incredible story of transformation, isn't it? When you look at Thailand's expanding digital economy, you see this rapid acceleration. It feels like they're often leapfrogging, skipping some traditional tech phases and going straight into advanced automation. We're seeing this move from old, manual, often reactive processes to more proactive automated systems. Yeah. And sales automation seems to be right at the heart of this. We're talking platforms like HubSpot, a major CRM, customer relationship management tool, helping Thai businesses cut down on inefficiency and craft customer experiences that actually land.
Indeed. And the foundational role here, it's quite clear. Sales automation lets businesses scale up their operations, sometimes significantly, without necessarily bringing on huge increases in overhead costs. What's really interesting, according to the report, is that for Thai businesses, this isn't just about efficiency. It's also about being agile, responding quickly in a market that's evolving fast, very mobile-first, and often dominated by smaller businesses, SMEs who maybe didn't have access to these tools before.
Right. But despite this clear potential, this obvious shift, here's where it gets really interesting. That final MarTech report 2025 you mentioned, it has this striking statistic. Only about 41% of Thai companies are currently using what you'd call end-to-end marketing automation. And for those who are using it, well, many implementations are fairly basic, simple email scheduling, maybe some CRM tracking, but not these fully integrated customer journeys. That 41%, it's not just a number. It really paints a picture, doesn't it? A market that's, ripe for some major shifts. It tells us most businesses are still bogged down with manual processes. That creates a huge competitive gap. So what does that mean for the 41% who are automating?
Precisely. It points strongly towards a first-mover advantage for them. They can potentially capture market share, build customer loyalty, while others are, still figuring things out. The report dives into the key challenges holding back wider adoption for the other, nearly 60%. One really big issue is the lack of integration between different platforms. Think about e-commerce sites, Linea, which is massive in Thailand, and CRM systems. Often they're working in silos, they just don't talk to each other. Then there's the issue of limited in-house marketing tech expertise. Finding people with the right skills can be tough. And finally, there's this perception barrier, a feeling that these automation tools are just too expensive or overly complex to implement, especially if you're a smaller business.
Those are significant hurdles. But despite them, the report says some sectors are leading the way.
Yes, definitely. E-commerce, education, and B2B services are highlighted as the frontrunners. And importantly, these businesses aren't just adopting automation for basic efficiency gains. They're really leveraging it to deliver real-time, personalized communication at scale. That's the game changer in a busy market.
Okay, so we've got these hurdles, integration gaps, skills shortages, cost concerns. How are platforms like HubSpot specifically acting as, maybe not a wrecking ball, but a way through? How are they suited to the Thai market and replacing some of those older, clunkier processes?
Right. HubSpot's all-in-one CRM platform seems particularly well-suited for a few key reasons mentioned in the source material. First, its no-code automation capability. This is huge. It makes it incredibly accessible. It means a smaller Thai business, maybe one without a dedicated IT person or team, can still design and roll out pretty sophisticated automated workflows without writing code. Second, it bundles the marketing and sales hubs together, so businesses don't need to patch together lots of different tools. It's more integrated from the start. And third, and this is crucial for Thailand, it supports localization-friendly workflows. It allows for easier alignment with those dominant local channels, especially Line and Facebook Messenger.
That flexibility sounds key. So instead of drowning in spreadsheets or juggling separate email tools and CRM data by hand, HubSpot users can actually build automated follow-up sequences triggered by what customers do, like filling out a form or abandoning a shopping cart. They can automatically score leads based on how engaged they are, see who's more likely to buy, and even sync marketing campaigns directly with sales outreach, all in one place. It really does seem to transform those tedious manual tasks, freeing up teams to think more strategically instead of just doing admin.
Exactly. It shifts the focus.
So we've covered automating existing tasks, making things more efficient, but what about the next step, the more forward-looking stuff? The report specifically calls out AI automation as being one of the most underutilized tools in Thai sales organizations right now. Why is that, and what's the potential game changer there?
Yeah, it seems to be a mix of things. Sometimes it's that perception again. AI sounds complex, maybe expensive, and perhaps there's a lack of clear understanding of the immediate practical benefits. But what's powerful about the approach described, using HubSpot as an example, is how it tries to demystify AI. Think about it as predictive analytics and machine learning workflows. Basically, the system learns from data patterns to make smart suggestions proactively. These features are designed to really empower sales teams in Thailand. They can use things like intent-based scoring to figure out which leads to focus on first, or get recommendations for the optimal time to send a sales email, or even trigger automatic alerts when a prospect seems genuinely sales-ready based on their behavior. These AI tools are essentially taking over a lot of that repetitive sales admin work. This frees up sales reps to spend more time actually building relationships, the human part, instead of just clicking around in different systems.
Interesting. So AI handles the repetitive stuff. But beyond just task automation, is there a broader strategic edge for a Thai sales team using AI effectively? Does the report mention anything about, say, skills gaps this might create?
That's a really important point. Strategically, the big advantage is achieving hyper-personalization at scale. Doing that manually is, well, it's nearly impossible. For Thai businesses, this means they can respond to customer needs with a level of precision and speed that competitors relying on manual methods just can't match. Now, while the report focuses mainly on the immediate benefits, it does implicitly highlight an evolving skill set requirement. Sales teams probably need to shift from being data entry focused to becoming more like strategic communicators. They need to interpret the AI insights to deepen relationships, not just execute tasks prompted by the system. This shift itself is a challenge, sure, but also a huge opportunity for upskilling the workforce.
Okay, so we see the general power of these platforms, the potential of AI. But in Thailand, there's this unique factor, isn't there? Something you just can't ignore for success. I'm talking about local integration. The report really hammers this home line official account, or line OA. It's the dominant channel for B2C and increasingly B2B too. It's like Thailand's super app for messaging, commerce, everything. You have to be there.
Exactly right. You absolutely cannot ignore Line in Thailand. So to really maximize effectiveness with a platform like HubSpot there, the report suggests some clear best practices. Businesses need to utilize those HubSpot line integrations. These often come via partners like ReadyPlanet or Botnoi, or sometimes through direct API connections. An API is just an application programming interface, basically, a way for different software systems to talk smoothly to each other. These integrations let you automate chats, capture leads, and manage follow-ups directly within Line where the customers are. It's also crucial to segment your Line users within HubSpot. You can group them based on their chat behavior, their demographics, purchase history, whatever makes sense. And finally, implementing true omni-channel workflows is key. That means creating seamless customer journeys that might start online, move to email, maybe involve an SMS, all triggered logically based on a single unified view of the customer. Thailand's mobile-first culture just demands that CRM tools reflect how customers actually behave across all these channels. HubSpot's flexibility, as described, lets businesses meet customers wherever they happen to be.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. So if I'm running a business in Thailand, or thinking about it, what does this actually look like on the ground? How does it translate into real results? Can we bring this to life with some concrete examples of Thai businesses using HubSpot automation successfully?
Yes, the report offers some really compelling case studies. Let me give you a few highlights. There was an edtech platform based in Chiang Mai. They implemented HubSpot workflows to handle student inquiries automatically, score leads based on interest level, and manage follow-ups for trial classes. The results were pretty striking. A 40% reduction in the team's manual admin time. And get this, a 2.5 times increase in course registrations.
Wow, 2.5x.
Okay. And there's a B2B logistics startup in Bangkok. They used HubSpot to automate things like sending out proposals, nurturing leads with targeted emails over time, and even streamlining the post-sale onboarding process for new clients. For them, it led to a 31% improvement in their lead-to-client conversion rate, and they cut their onboarding time in half, a 50% reduction.
Significant efficiency gains there, too.
Definitely. And one more, a beauty brand that operates across both Thailand and Vietnam. They integrated their line official account directly with HubSpot. They used it for automated follow-ups after campaigns and sending out loyalty program reminders. In just 4 months, they saw a 28% improvement in customer retention.
Remarkable results across different sectors. These examples really drive home the core message, don't they? Marketing and sales automation in Thailand, it's clearly moved beyond being nice to have. It's becoming a competitive necessity. And platforms like HubSpot seem to be genuinely lowering that barrier to entry, giving Thai businesses, even the smaller ones who might have thought this tech was out of reach, the power to scale smartly and effectively.
I agree. And looking ahead, as more and more brands bake automation into their core processes, we're likely going to see a whole new standard emerge, a new baseline for efficiency and personalization across many industries in Thailand. This isn't just about adopting a new tool, it's fundamentally about reshaping the entire customer experience.
Absolutely. So for any company that's aiming to win in Thailand's really fast-moving, mobile-first market, it seems automation has to be right at the heart of their strategy. Which leaves us with a final thought for you, our listener. What does that mean for your approach to customer engagement and growth? And how might these lessons from Thailand apply to other markets undergoing rapid digitization? Something to consider.